What's going on, y'all? I sound like a vlogger. But no, seriously, what's going on, y'all? ELI'S.JYESTHA, Astrology Channel. We're gonna be talking about Sun transit in Aquarius, which will be within the margin, specifically tropical, January 19th through February 18th. The Sun will be transiting the sign of Aquarius, the 11th house. So, I'm probably more than likely going to create about three to four videos about Sun transiting Aquarius, and I will be explaining what the sign means and everything else. Let me get some of this stuff off my top, which I should start doing before, but let's get into it. So I wrote down something. As we progress older, we realize that the kids are investment that they are earning. So let's get into the second side. So I want to go more into depth with that. So in the US, right? I didn't know this personally until I got of age. Until I found out on my own, because I don't really care about a lot of different things. In a way, I would say not care, but I don't really understand a lot of different things. So if I understand something, it makes I'm gonna believe or follow it because I understand the system around it. But Aquarius, as we get older, as you age, or like taxes, for example, right? Every year you have a child, right? Child is 5th house, the Sun. Every year you get your child brings you money, right? More so in the US, right? If your parents are together, or if you're a parent yourself, you get a check every February. From tax, right? And so you get a couple thousand, you get a nice check, right? Every year your child grows, right? Aquarius is elder, meaning of age, finally, like of older age, meaning people who are born of the sign, their age goes backwards. Like they become more serious as they get younger, and as they get older, they start to push away from that. But the reason why I mention taxes and all this and all that, because Aquarius is a sign of gains, okay? Aquarius is the sign of taxes, okay? Why? Is because what you have done besides your children, and that's the reason why. That's the number one reason why, because it opposes the Sun. It opposes the 5th house, which is the father. It opposes that. I go into more depth in each video, but hear me out. Whatever you have done to the society, you work a lot. You've been working so fucking hard. You have to get that money back. Where does that money come back? The government. It's exchangement, just like 8th house. But it's more so not like that. It's more so it's millions of different ways around taxes that I don't even understand, you know, because I'm not a tax bearer, or I'm not a tax holder, but I kind of get the plain side of it. Well, what I'm trying to get is putting this information in astrology in is because every American on the West, that's why I'm saying specifically the West Coast, or I would say Western astrology, we're supposed to, we give to the government, right? We work, and they take out money from us, and then they invest back. They give what they've taken out, if I'm correct, and they give it right back, right? That's a sign of Aquarius, because you're investing into something that is associated with power, something that is groundbreaking, something that is stature, something that has what's that word called? Boundaries. Okay. So we're gonna get into the symbols, and I go into more depth of like the children and taxes and stuff, but you guys will get it as we go along with my channel. Sun and Aquarius symbols. The element is air. Okay. The day of the month it shares with Capricorn, which is Saturday. Okay. The colors I feel is associated is black, blue, silver, and gray, similar to Gem, because they have an awkward sensation of awkward style, or different, trying to be out of the box. Benefic planets is Saturn, Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, and North Node. So when I say benefic, whenever I say benefic, I got this Hellenistic. I got this from that. It means beneficial. What planets benefits the sign, and these are the planets. Malefic, meaning what planet hurts this sign. Okay, so the Sun, Venus, Pluto, Moon, Mars, South Node. The lucky numbers is 11, 5, 13, 56, 27, 1, and 20. Okay, those are other numbers I can rule with. Planet holder is Saturn and North Node. Planet holder also is like excel, one of the strongest. Excel meaning above average. Okay, the sign is fixed, so we got is fixated, it's stuck in a way. Okay. Crystals is amethyst, aquamarine, and garnet. Okay. So interpretations for Sun transit in Aquarius 2025. Possibility of judgments from founding fathers or older siblings, or of course paternal uncles as well. So people who is associated or friends with your father. 11th house plays a strong role in that. New career paths as far as career investments, and I would say inventions. New ideas for future friendships that one has imagined or imaginary. So you will, with Pluto being there, especially, times is in the new age, so people will start investing into things to fit their way into society. It's natural. Strengthen of father's speech or masculine speech. New age of presentation towards one personal future goals and dreams. And I would say, like, whenever I'm predicting this, it doesn't necessarily matter what house these interpretations go on. I feel like everybody has a special experience. Okay. New age of presentation towards one personal future goals and dreams. Reestablishments of society, expression, and environment. Okay, enhancements of one personal development. Friendships of the past and future are at stand. There will be, so Pluto is there. That's why I said that. That's why the past is kind of like coming back to the future, and then the future is catching up to the past. There will be answers revolving connections towards your societal friends or society friend group. So you'll start questioning what type of group or what type of friends or what type of people in general that you want to be around. You want to share your name too, okay? Because your name is Saturn. Saturn is your name. Nicknames is Mercury. Nicknames is Mars as well. So names is Saturn and Mars, really, and Mercury. Benefits from being associated within something. So normally, if you're associated within a corporate business, or your name is tied to a special family, this sign or this planet will be definitely playing a course at this moment of time. So before I go into, I'm going to do a separate video because I know I'm almost out of time because how much memory I have, but I'm going to throw a little bit gems inside this video to kind of get you guys in my headspace of understanding this sign or this interpretation. So what the fuck was I about to say? Because I was about to say something very, very bold and important. So let's say Saturn. So when Saturn gets into Capricorn and Aquarius are not one and the same, but they're most definitely brethrens. And when I say this, it means that Aquarius is the next sign over to Capricorn. Capricorn tries to stay within the boundaries, right? Or Saturn tries to stay within the boundaries in Capricorn. Restrictions are, in my opinion, way more stronger, and opportunities are way more so due to the past, more so than Aquarius. And I'll tell you why. Aquarius has the same type of boundaries, right? The planet, but except for Aquarius, Saturn gets more flexible. So, in my opinion, Saturn will flex in this sign to where, okay, you still have karmic boundaries that you have to withhold, but now you have a lot more space. This is how this sign articulates. You have a lot more space to invent, to create, to become different. Okay, it's more so the release of Saturn, but not necessarily. Saturn still holds you in the bounds, but it keeps you more so necessarily. It creates a lot of strength, momentum, grit, and grind to be able to come together in the sign and make it more so ahead of its time. Okay, because Saturn holds what you've done in the past, but Saturn, it also holds, which is Aquarius, also holds what you will do in the future. So let's say, for example, you've been working hard for a certain thing, for a certain particular thing, in a specific rubric of what you have to do, whether it's school, whether it's you want straight A's, and for 2026, okay, you want to create a business and you made rules for yourself in 2026. Whether it prevail, whether it do not, is all up to Saturn. Is all up to the Sun, Aquarius, in the 11th house. Why? It's because Saturn, it will make you more strict. It will make you more rebel because you have a more special way of doing that. Okay, as you age, as you grow older, you start, everybody has that, what makes me different out of this group? What makes me different out of who I'm associated with? Why am I different? How am I different? And how am I beneficial to my own association? How is my power? What is my power in this association? Okay, you can be associated to anything. Okay, whether that's I don't know, anything that's invented. Your name could be spelling just like that. Like for instance, if your name is Sugar Cookie, right? Your parent named you Cookie or Sugar, right? People, how you associated with that. It's basic, but it's simple. Oh, people call you Sugar is because this. So now people have that thought. Now you're different because people have that perspective of Sugar Cookie. Like, even if that's not your name, but I'm saying even if your name is Dick, I hate to say it, Dick, the first thought of you is different because your name is Dick. Oh, I know my name named Dick. Oh, who? What? Excuse my French. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. Okay? But this is a slight video of Sun transiting in Aquarius 2025. Part 2 will be soon. I will not put a date because I do not know. Peace. I will definitely be back.